Hey, this is Mike Barnes, the financial first responder. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hey, look, I wanted to come in front of you and talk to you about a topic that I think a lot of people are not thinking about. During the pandemic, this topic was so popular because people were losing their jobs. They were, they were home. They were trying to find things to do, and they really were looking at. I'm going back and forth between YouTube and Instagram um, and Facebook. They were really looking at how could I get started doing something different. So, have you ever thought about what are you waiting on? What do I mean by what are you waiting on? A lot of you have the ability to do freelancing or consulting, but you haven't done it yet. So, over the next few slides, I'm going to be talking to you about the benefits of freelancing and consulting. See, as a financial first responder, financial planner, financial advisor, we talk to clients. A lot of times they have the side hustle, right? And a lot of times the side hustle makes just as much as their main hustle. And a lot of times they just don't want to give it up. So, whether you clean houses or office buildings, own vending machines, maybe you do editing, maybe you're a personal trainer, maybe you do insurance sales or investments on the side outside of your normal thing, whatever it is, provide security work for venues or for companies. Maybe you are, these are people who are 1099, not a person that's a W 2, okay? So these are people who work under their own social or EIN number, or they've established a LLC, or maybe they've made enough money they started an S corp. So without further ado, let's get started. So when we're talking about freelancing, what exactly are we talking about, Mr. Financial First Responder? Well, I'm glad you asked. And by the way, please like and subscribe my channel and share with someone. So when we're talking about freelancing and consulting, what we're really talking about is you're offering up your skills and your expertise as a freelancer or a consultant in your field. So maybe you are a lawyer that works for a firm, but you decided to do, if there's a non-compete or if there's some type of contractual thing where you can't do it, don't do this. But maybe you're consulting with businesses on business type structures. Maybe you're helping them figure out their SOPs. Maybe you're figuring out, their HR requirements. These are things that you, as an attorney, could do. I can tell you right now, one of my fraternity brothers, he used to be a firefighter, and he started his own business on the side at first, cutting hair. Now he owns a barbershop and he's no longer a firefighter. So, those are the things that sometimes your side hustles end up becoming your main hustle because you enjoy it better. So, it's working in your field, it's doing something totally different than what you normally do. One of the reasons why people like to do that is because of the flexibility. Now, if you're looking at my YouTube channel right now, you're seeing a person who may be going through a massage, but there's two parties to this. See, one of the biggest perks of freelancing is the ability to set your own schedule, and you can choose when or where you want to work, allowing you to have a better work-life balance. Now, this person who's getting a massage, maybe it's midday and they are an entrepreneur and they are a freelancer or a contractor or consultant and they're getting a massage. But maybe the person who's the masseuse, maybe they have another business or another thing that they do, but they like doing massages. So it's working twofold. With that said, one of the things that other people would agree with me on this during the pandemic, what people were looking for was this main letter, this main word that starts with a V, variety. They were looking at the ability to be a freelancer or a consultant. They were looking at often it involves working with different projects for different clients, which tends to be more exciting. It allows you to be more intellectual stimulated. And what it does is it diversifies your skills and experiences. See, as a freelancer or consultant, you're getting many different tasks over your specialized field, which makes you more of a novelty versus something that's out of the norm, right? So it is allowing you to be that specialist that people would seek. Now, this next word begins with an A, and I can tell you right now, everybody is looking for this because nobody likes the opposite of this. What is that word? Autonomy. So we're looking at the fact that as a freelancer or a consultant, you are your own boss. You have the freedom to make decisions about your work without having to answer to any manager or supervisor. Now, for some people, that's a big deal because they've been bossed around all their life and now they want to bet on themselves. They only want to be accountable to themselves. And there's nothing wrong about that. But one of the biggest things that people during the pandemic were experiencing was this. I call it IP. And IP is very important. If you don't think it's important, ask somebody who don't have IP. Let me tell you what it is. It's income potential. See, you know, as a freelancer or a consultant, the sky's the limit. See, often you have the potential to earn more than the traditional employees, especially if they have specialized skills or work in higher demand industries. So what does that mean? So let's say you take an accountant and the accountant decides, okay, you know what? I work for this firm. I'm instead of being a tax preparer, maybe I'm going to become a bookkeeper, or maybe I'm going to do tax strategy, or maybe I'm going to do tax seminars. Because they have the certifications, whether they're enrolled agents, maybe they're CPAs, or maybe they're tax professionals with degrees in that area of concentration, i.e. tax. Maybe they specialize in that area. We think about it this way. When you go out and hire a plumber or electrician or carpenter and you have a problem and they come in and they fix it and they tell you how much their fee is, let's say that it's $200 for the first 30 minutes. I don't know. Maybe it's $500, right? And they come in and it takes only 15 minutes for them to fix the problem. I guess you got to pay them whatever they're worth because they're a freelancer or a consultant or a contractor, right? So when we say that, what we're saying is you as an individual, you're getting that advice from that individual and you are willing to pay them so their income potential is higher. So wait a minute, financial first responder, I'm going to like and subscribe your channel and share it with somebody because you're talking my language. Well, one of the things that you might be doing if you're one of these people, a freelancer or consulting, is your networking. You're taking every opportunity to network with people, right? And you as a freelancer, you are freelancing can provide you opportunities to connect with other professionals in your field. That's the first thing. You get potential to leading new collaborations, working together or partners. That's the new wealth word, collaboration. Or you have job opportunities that other people may not be able to do or may not be able to offer. So I tell people all the time, if it's something that I can't offer because maybe I don't have a product or service for it, I refer it to a friend and I refer it free because hopefully if they have that same situation, they'll think about me, right? So, those networking opportunities allows you to do a lot of collaboration and it allows you to be able to help people or help your clients at a greater service. Now, you're probably saying, well, wait a minute. This reminds me a little bit of that be, do, have you've been talking about, Mr. Financial First Responder. I become more, I do more, so I can have more. And it's okay for your first job to be your first partner. But through that be, do, have, what we're coming into right now is this: personal growth. You see, a person with personal growth, they've already figured out, I don't know everything. I need to get better. Now, if you know that you need to get better, see, freelancing requires you to take on new challenges, step outside of your comfort zone, which can lead you to personal and professional growth. Now, you want to be better professionally, personally, and financially, and spiritually, and emotionally. You want to get better over time. And I did a talk the other day about competing with oneself. That is really about personal growth. You must get better every day. And you set the precedence or the measuring stick or the measuring rod of where you want to be day by day. Now, this next thing is, believe it or not, it provides a lot of this JS. See, JS is very, very important for a lot of people. Now, what's JS, you ask, Mr. Financial First Responder? I'm glad you asked. I'll tell you. JS is job security. Security! See, everybody wants security. Everybody wants that job security. Everybody wants to be able to pay their bills. While freelancing does come with some uncertainty, having multiple clients can provide a level of job security that traditional employment may not offer. See, here's the thing. For you jokers that like to show up to work and somebody tell you what to do, nothing wrong with you. But that's predictable. If you like the unpredictable and you want to be in charge, that autonomy, and you want to do some of these things that we've been talking about, you need to get a side hustle. You need to work on be, do, have. Become more, do more, have more. Because a job will only pay you a certain amount. If I'm the entrepreneur, or if I'm the business owner, or if I'm the manager, you will not make more than what I make. Ever. So, with that said, I want you to think about some of the things we've talked about today, and then I want to bring it home for you. I'm going to land this plane, as my pastor says. In summary, see, starting a financial opportunity, such as freelance or consulting career, offers several advantages. Firstly, it provides flexibility, allowing you as the individual to set your own schedule, achieve better work-life balance. Secondly, it gives you variety. Individuals get to work on different projects with various clients, enhancing their skills and experiences. Additionally, as a freelancer, you enjoy all of that autonomy we were talking about, making decisions independently without a managerial oversight. Financially, freelancing can be lucrative, very lucrative, people, especially for those with specialized skills or in-demand expertise. I say again, if you have a leak and you call a plumber at 2 in the morning, you're going to pay the plumber because you want to get rid of the leak. You're not going to sit there and argue with the plumber because it's 2 in the morning, you had a leak. Networking opportunities. What this allows you to do is build collaboration, and collaboration allows you to make more money. Freelancing also promotes personal growth, encourages you as an individual to tackle some new challenges, expand your horizons, and lastly, it gives you that job security as long as you have multiple clients. Now, notice I say multiple clients. You might have one client, i.e. the government, that pays you really well, or if you're the type of person that has multiple clients that pay you really well, that's good too. But either way, you need clients. So this is Mike Barnes, the Financial First Responder. We've been talking today about being a freelancer and a consultant. I want you to think about that. I want you to like and subscribe, share this with someone, and I want you to think about what you could do to be better at your side hustle. Until we talk again, God bless. Barnes out.